Hello viewers, in today's video we are going to see how to make paper cutting for a medium-sized face mask. The particular material that I'm using for making this face mask is a 100% cotton one. You can alternatively use any fabric that is breathable, like old t-shirts, but I always recommend using a cotton one. And other materials that you would need to make this face mask is a paper to make the paper cutting, scale or inch tape, a marker, that is all we need, and of course thread and needle. So let's begin making this face mask with a paper cutting. So first, to make the paper cutting, you need a sheet of paper that measures 15 by 14.5 centimeters. So let's begin making this one. The first step is to mark a point that is 3 centimeters from the top. Now from this 3 centimeter point, mark a place on the line or the edge at 8.75 centimeters. Or 8 and 3 by 4 centimeters. Now that you've drawn, let us mark a point from the first point that we made at 1.3 centimeters and join it. Similarly, from the other point that we made, mark 1.3 centimeters and join it. Now let us join these two lines to make a rectangle. So now we have a rectangular piece that measures 8.75 centimeters by 1.3 centimeters. The next step is to turn the paper. Mark a point 4.5 centimeters and another point at 10.5 centimeters. So now let's join the beginning to 4.5 centimeters. Then turn the paper. From this 10.5 centimeters, it should measure 3 centimeters to the top. So make a mark at the top of the paper. So now we are going to make a curve to join it to this line. So the first rectangle that we make is a provision for the ear loop. And this particular line is the one that falls below your eye and tip of your nose. I am explaining this clearly because this particular mask fits almost everyone, but a few may be having difficulty as such, like it may be too tight or a bit loose. So you can make changes in this measurement accordingly. To make the changes, you need to know where the cutting is. So now let's move on to the next step. From the top, mark 2.5 centimeters, and from this 2.5 centimeters, draw a perpendicular line that measures 13.7 centimeters. So now you mark 13.7 centimeters. Now from this point to the tip where you made the curve, it should measure around 6.4 centimeters to 6.5, something around that. But make sure the variance is not too much as 7. So 6.4 to 6.7 is okay. So the next step would be From the other end of the rectangle, place a point in the paper, the box that we have drawn, that measures 11 centimeters. So we are going to join these 2 points. We are almost done with the paper cutting. So the next step is to join these 2 lines. So the place where these 2 will join will form part of your mask that will cover your mouth and your chin. So now your paper cutting is almost done. We just have to mark places where we need seam allowances. So the seam allowance for this particular project is 0.6 centimeters. So around this I'm going to make points randomly that measures 0.6 centimeters. So now that we have drawn the points, we are going to make the seam allowance by making a dashed line. This way it is easier to draw the seam allowance line. So as you can see, I have not drawn the seam allowance on this portion because that is the line where we are gonna have the fold. So let us mark that as well. So here we are done with the paper cutting for the face mask. For the tutorial on how to sew this face mask, please refer to the link below. Thank you.